Has someone ever made an impact in your life? As an athlete, I've had several coaches make a big impact throughout my athletic journey. Even though gymnastics is no longer a segment of my life, it still has a piece of my heart. So, since that will never change, all of the coaches that I've ever had throughout gymnastics, I still remember today. According to Tara Collins, coaches have a large influence on the athletes who transition through their program. As a coach, Tara thinks it is important for coaches to listen and pay close attention to what their athletes are saying. She also believes that coaches should remember that it is not just about playing sports, it is about building the character of their athletes in order for them to be successful in life. Therefore, one of the former coaches that I admire most is Vern Moore. I admire him because of his inspirational quotes, his mischievous way of always making me laugh, and how helpful, compassionate, and supportive he was of my gymnastics career. Although I don't get to see Vern as often, his motivational statements are etched into my brain. Without a doubt, the first statement that comes to mind when I think of Vern is, "To be a gymnast, you must look and act like one." Vern periodically said this in the gym, and to me, this meant that I must always have confidence and hold myself accountable in order to be great. Likewise, whenever Vern uttered words of wisdom, I always attempted to find the deeper meaning so that I could use that to my advantage. For example, if I was competing in a meet or it was just a normal day at practice, Vern's expressions would swirl around in my brain like bees swirl around a beehive. For this same reason, Vern's remarks have molded me into the person I have become today. Furthermore, as soon as I would walk into the gym, Vern would constantly discover a way to tease and joke around with my teammates and me. In any case, many individuals might assume that I would despise the fact that my coach would joke around with me, but in reality, it created a great environment in the gym. Vern had a very ingenious and quirky way of picking on me. For example, he'd either comment on something about my appearance or about a foolish statement I had made in the conversation. In fact, whenever Vern was in the gym, I always had a smile on my face. Even if I was having a bad day, Vern always found a way to make my day better by the end of practice. That made the gym constantly full of glee and a great way to train for so many years. Therefore, not at any time was there a day or week that Vern failed to make me smile. Even though Vern had an infatuation of making fun of me, he was a very constructive coach. In any case, Vern always notified me of what I was doing incorrectly and would give me constructive criticism. He precisely indicated to me on how to alter or advance any skill that I needed to. Naturally, when I would perform a new skill, I would become very nervous. So, Vern would always tell me that he would never have me perform a skill that he did not think that I would be able to complete successfully. In spite of all the obstacles that I encountered during my gymnastics career, Vern boosted me through them all. As I have stated, Vern tremendously changed my life for the better. His uplifting phrases motivated me to become outstanding. His humor that I receive from him daily still stays with me today, and he always encouraged me through his constructive criticism. Overall, these are all the reasons why Vern Moore is the person that I admire most.